Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. I have some very big news to share with you. Heads up, I will be interviewing CZ, Binance's CEO, tonight. If you're wondering why I'm interviewing him at night, he's in Singapore, so he's 12 hours ahead. The interview will be live tomorrow, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new here, as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, very bullish news here. Banking giant Standard Chartered is building a crypto custody solution. Banks are going to be all in on crypto, as well as stock exchanges and other corporates. Of course, it's the new asset class. As we've been talking about on this channel for years, they are all coming. They all want to put their stake in the ground and get ahead of the curve here, because this asset class has been growing year over year. We're seeing more institutional players getting in. We of course heard from Paul Tudor Jones. He's putting 2% of his investments in Bitcoin. We even saw JP Morgan capitulate. Jamie Dimon in 2017 called Bitcoin a fraud. And now this year, they are offering financial services to crypto exchanges, Gemini and Coinbase. Also, their analysts put out a report saying Bitcoin and crypto has lasting potential because it survived the major market crash in March due to the pandemic. So the tide is turning here, guys. Big things ahead, and this is why we have to be patient. They're going to come into the market. I'm keeping a close eye on Bank of America because, as we've covered on this channel, they've been filing for a lot of crypto patents, guys. So they are being sneaky about it. I think they're behind the scenes building some huge things. So British banking giant Standard Chartered's Singapore-based venture arm, SC Ventures, is reportedly building a crypto custody solution for who? Institutional investors, all the hedge funds, all your Paul Tudor Joneses, and many others, right? CoinDesk reported the news on Monday, saying that the first pilot for the solution, which would support Bitcoin and security tokens, could launch later this year. Alex Manson, head of SC Ventures, told a news outlet that at least 20 institutional investors are interested. So they already have demand from an existing amount of clients, and you can expect that number to grow. Just last week, SC Ventures joined crypto infrastructure provider Medico's $17 million Series A round. At the time, Manson said, "We believe that digital assets are here to stay." Let me repeat that. We believe that digital assets are here to stay. As an asset class, that is why I always emphasize to you guys in my videos, this is an asset class, and all of these financial players are going to be investing in it. We are developing a venture to meet the demands of institutional investors for an end-to-end institutional grade custodian of digital assets, which meets regulatory standards. I like that. I like that, guys. It meets regulatory standards. It's going to set up for a lot of these big players, and they're not going to be the only one. Standard Chartered is not going to be the only one. There's going to be others, guys. JP Morgan's probably going to launch there soon, and we'll probably hear from Bank of America and many more. Citibank and all of that, guys. They're all going to be coming. No one wants to get left behind. If any of these banks have been dragging their feet, when they saw the JP Morgan news and now they see the Standard Chartered, somebody's getting yelled at Bank of America or Citibank, right? So they're all going to get into this market, guys. There's money to be made here. And I'm so glad, and you should count yourself lucky and be happy that you're here early on the side of smart money, buying the lows, and we're going to sell the highs. So we also got an update from the PayPal news, guys, where PayPal, we've been talking about it for over the past month, is going to be offering crypto trading, and we're slowly getting the details. So PayPal to reportedly offer crypto trading through Paxos partnership. Let me jump into the details here, guys. Industry news outlet Coinbase reported on Monday that PayPal plans to introduce crypto trading through Paxos' new brokerage service. As of press time, it is unclear which assets will be supported by PayPal. So we all know they usually start with Bitcoin, and they'll add Ethereum, XRP, and so forth. But guys, PayPal, in conjunction with Venmo, 300 million plus users. Talk about an on-ramp, right, of an existing customer database that is familiar with the brand. PayPal has a strong brand, been around since obviously the early 2000s and the growth of the internet. So Imagine you go into PayPal's website or log into your account and seeing the opportunity to buy Bitcoin and crypto. Huge on-ramp, guys, and of course sell it as well. So these seeing banks and these payment giants getting involved makes me so bullish, guys. And this is the news I pay attention to as an investor to see what the potential is for the market and what may be coming. And on that note of payment giants, Mastercard announces expansion of cryptocurrency efforts. Inc.'s card deal with ErisX, if I'm pronouncing that right. So Mastercard is doubling down here, guys. And the payments giant said in a press statement that it is unveiling the expansion of its cryptocurrency program, making it simpler and faster for partners to bring secure, compliant payment cards to market. What are they doing here? They're putting their stake in the ground, saying, hey, all you Binances, all you companies that want to list or create a credit card, and I'm going to talk to CZ about Binance Card, guys, and the acquisition of Swipe, come use our service. Why? Because they're setting up the infrastructure for people to buy, sell, trade, spend their cryptocurrencies. And the merchants are going to be accepting it. And then when you got MasterCard and Visa, where it's obviously accepted almost everywhere, and of course PayPal on the other end, right? All the infrastructure puzzle pieces being put together here, guys. So supercharging the partnership experience, cryptocurrency and crypto card partners are invited to join MasterCard's Accelerate program for emerging brands and fintechs, giving them access to everything they need to grow quickly, the company said. I love it, guys. Very bullish. All of these guys who were like against crypto 4 or 5 years ago, Mastercard, PayPal, remember PayPal CEO saying Bitcoin's a scam and so forth. He was on CNBC saying that. And you have all these banks getting in. This is so bullish. And on that note, Grayscale CEO Barry Silbert believes U.S. regulators cannot shut down Bitcoin. He thinks it is past the point where regulators have the support to ban crypto assets like Bitcoin. I'm in absolute agreement. When you look at Paul Tudor Jones, Fidelity, Standard Chartered, all these guys getting in, what are the U.S. government going to do now? Remember how politics works in the United States. And you have a lot of lobbying taking place right now. Fidelity, Coinbase, Ripple, all those companies have been lobbying DC politicians to get them to pass crypto-friendly regulations. So in conjunction as well, you have the world's largest Bitcoin mining farm being built in Texas, and you have all these big investors getting in. What are you going to do? Ban it, right? With the amount of money and the growth of this asset class is too late. We saw Trump tweet anti-Bitcoin sentiments, but too late. You better get on board. And as well, we see a lot of congressmen and congresswomen are now waking up to what's happening, right? A lot more educated than they were 3-4 years ago, and there's more folks on the side of crypto. Well, I shouldn't say more, but it's not more than the ones that are not against crypto, but I think more folks getting knowledge around what's happening and trying to push crypto-friendly regulations. Coinbase and other crypto exchanges are designing a peer-to-peer system for sharing user info under FATF rules. Now, Coinbase, I don't like the fact that they've been selling data. As far as the FATF rules, every exchange has to comply. Remember that global initiative, right? And AML, KYC, they have to play ball here. And if you want to see this market grow, these are the things that are going to have to be put into place. It's something like I don't love about it. You may not love it, but it is part of it. Now, the other aspect of that is, like I said, I don't like that Coinbase is selling data, and I am in contact with the folks at Coinbase for an interview. So I will ask these questions like, what are you guys selling? What are you guys doing? So a working group, including U.S. crypto exchanges, is working on a joint solution for complying with Financial Action Task Force rules on sharing customer information. The effort is said to have been begun by Coinbase, resulting in a plan to exchange data via peer-to-peer bulletin board. Interesting. So we'll see how this continues to unfold. But like I said, the FATF put it out for everybody, so they all got to comply. Finally, CBDCs are right around the corner. Japan's central bank sets up a new team to research digital currencies. So central banks are building teams, they're building divisions, just like banks are building divisions and so forth for crypto, showing the growth, right? And these central banks are building these tokenized versions of their fiats because of Bitcoin, the disruption Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have caused. And I think we are very close to CBDCs being rolled out either later this year or into next year. All the news of we're thinking about it, blah, 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 I think is BS. When you see the IMF pushing for it, you see the World Economic Forum, they provided the CBDC toolkit, I believe in Davos earlier this year. All these folks talked about it and they discussed it, and it was, here's your marching orders, start building it, right? And the digital dollar is right around the corner, guys. So guys, what do you think about this news? I think this is huge and bullish news. I'm not trying to overhype it, but you're talking about a bank, one of the largest. It's going to be custodying crypto. Go back to 2017, you weren't hearing news like this. Even in 2018, right? They're all getting in now, guys. It's all coming to fruition. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys later.